YouTube, hi! Okay, so this is a funny idea that I've had for a little while. I am just like, I feel like it would be really fun to like take you on a little drive with me. So here we go, going on a drive. I'm so happy that it's Sunday and the sun is out. I had like a little bit of a, I'm gonna say rough weekend. Oh, this is a weird angle. I kind of just woke up too, so like no makeup vibes. Oh my god, and it's sunny. Hold on. Oh my god, my eyes are not prepared for this. Okay. Oh, okay, let's go. So, oh, it's so sunny. Oh my god. Yeah, so I just feel like, we're driving. Yay. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, I just feel like I haven't really done like a YouTube video in a little while, and I love you guys, and I just wanted to like, you know, say hi, check in, give you a little update, and it's Sunday, so the roads are going to be like pretty smooth, which is nice. In New York, it's like sunny, 75 degrees, so perfect. And maybe I'll close the windows a little bit so you can hear me. Yeah. No, like ever since last weekend, honestly, last weekend was Lionsgate Portal, so 8/8, and that was like a really potent space to create new, right? It's like blank space, like new moon, empty sky, blank space, blank canvas to like inject yourself, inject your ideas into the world. And yeah, I don't feel like yelling over that. I'm gonna just put on the air a little bit. Yeah, but ever since then I've kind of been like honestly seeing parts of myself that I kind of have been holding on to for a while. Like yesterday I saw a part of myself that I had been holding on to for over 10 years, if you could believe that or not. Over 10 years. And we do this all the time unconsciously, and I had been holding on to this limiting belief that when I created this belief, when I formed this belief, it was ultimately true in my experience, and I was totally valid to create this limiting belief. But ultimately, when we create limiting beliefs, it's like they're kind of there to keep us safe in a way, right? They're there to keep us safe, because usually when we're limiting ourselves, we're like preventing, right? We're like kind of putting up a wall around our body, mind, spirit to protect us from harm that had been done to us in the past. But ultimately, you know, obviously, and we deserve that, right? We deserve to feel safe. We deserve to feel good. We deserve to feel, you know, ourself. We deserve to feel ourselves and however we want to be. But ultimately, what ends up happening, and what happened to me, was that we grow through life. Obviously, we're all growing, we're all evolving, we're all learning, and ultimately we get to a point where we desire to have what that limiting belief is preventing us from. So in my case, it was like, it is a loving, deep, like not just like loving, but like deeply conscious relationship or relationships. You know, I'm not going to limit myself. If it ends up being with more than one person, that's amazing too. But the thing is that the belief that I had was preventing me from manifesting that, from being on the same vibration, the same frequency as that truth, that of which I desire. And so when I saw myself, I love this song. This is Vesky, by the way, Vesky. And so when I saw that part of myself, just yesterday, literally just yesterday, this belief that I had, and the belief was that that people can't hold me, that I'm like, not that I'm like too much, but that like I have too much like emotional baggage. Like I've been through too much for people to be able to accept me fully for who I am. And that happened because one time way back ago, way back in literally high school, I told somebody something as a cry for help, and they ultimately like weren't able to do anything, which I don't hold any resentment or like judgment towards that, because like that's just where they were. And I mean, like we were in high school, like it was a lot to deal with, but also like we create these beliefs from these experiences that we hold on to, and it's not until we see them. And I can't even tell you, honestly, I can't even tell you what caused me to realize this. I literally just woke up in bed and I was like, oh damn, that happened, and that made me think that. And I bet that's why, you know, so you have to like listen to your thoughts. You have to listen to what your mind is telling you, and not push things away. Not push things like, oh, I don't want to think about that right now. I don't want to think about that right now. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. We could have, light like just turned yellow and this person like slammed on their brakes. I'm like, oh. Okay. So this is going to be a fun car ride. I can tell you already, even though it's a nice, calm Sunday morning, we're already feeling the vibes. Alright, so where are we going? We're going to Barry's boot camp in New York City. My favorite workout in the whole world. In the whole world. The trainers are the best. The red room is the best. I'm really excited to just like go there and sweat. Yeah, like I was saying, so that happened yesterday, and then yeah, I just like, ever since Lionsgate Portal, these things have been happening to me where I'll like feel these thoughts, you know, that I've been holding on to for, maybe that was like a pretty ancient thought, and like for me, but the thing is that like our thoughts don't care how old they are. Like our beliefs don't care. Like we'll hold on to them until we're ready to let them go. And until we choose to let them go. And some ways to like find out if you have limiting beliefs, you can do a journal exercise. Oh, that's cute. Oh jeez. What is happening? Okay. Yeah, that's better. You can do a journaling exercise to write down like what you feel like you're blocking yourself from. And you know, our body, our mind, our spirit might or really just our mind, our ego will tell us like, oh, you're not blocking yourself, like this is being blocked from you, right? Our ego likes to point the finger at somebody else instead of taking responsibility. And I know sometimes it's like, it depends where we are in our spiritual journey. The big truck. It depends where we are in our spiritual journey, and like, you know, because sometimes it is very serving to point the finger when we've been taking the blame for everybody's actions for our whole life. So yeah, spirituality is definitely a paradox where you have to be able to accept both ends of the spectrum. Sometimes it's beneficial to point the finger and blame, and then sometimes it's better to like take responsibility. But you have to have the discernment to know what is right for you. And that's why spirituality is so confusing to some people, because they're like, how could one person say this and then another person say the total opposite? It's like, you have to, oh, there's an eye on the truck. That's really cool. Oh my god, I want to show you. Look at that cool eye. 5-5. Ah, vibes. Okay. So is this how you were? I think so. Okay, I have some leftover coffee. I've been making nitro cold brew at home. I know it's very intense. It was very funny because like I just love nitro cold brew, but I hate Starbucks. Like I hate Starbucks so much. It just like makes me feel like I'm like supporting the corporate man, you know, like the eye that's like looking over everything, that like ultimately doesn't give a fuck about anyone. And I also feel like I feel like the quality of their ingredients is just like shit also, but their nitro cold brew is so good. Oh my god, I need to get out behind this truck. It's going so slow. I'll just drink my coffee. Oh, I love this song. is Russ 315. Oh, the truck's turning. Yay. I love when that happens. Get out of my way, man. It's okay. We're very, very early. I can definitely. What is that? Oh, man. He makes a wide turn. He's in the lights. Just say that you're wrong when you're wrong. Oh, there's like mad cars building up behind me. I can't go anywhere. Okay. It's just a thing we do. Myself, I'm not that into you. I wanna sleep. It's 3:15. Like me. It's just something we do. Go away. It's 3:15.
Every time I get too close, I just start pushing them away. I know. Maybe I just wanna leave before they try to leave me first. Maybe I don't wanna need them till they say they need me first. I know. Yeah. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Drink tequila,
CASAMIGOS.
It's
my favorite tequila.
You, I know that. If I show that. If you want me, then you better start to climb. Women who love me aren't rare. Women who mean it hard to find. Something tells me that I'm right about you. Please don't prove me wrong. They say love's a song for fools who wasn't up to sing along.
So, that song so much. So, Russ, so my coffee, oh my god, I love this song too. This song is like orgasmic to my ears, literally. I feel like my brain is gonna explode every time I listen to it. So good. This is kazukii. Kazukii. Sometimes I just like add extra like syllables or whatever to the words. I don't know. Yeah, the coffee I've been making is pretty good. Fuck Starbucks. Like, I like to support local business anyway. I feel like it's better for the economy, right? Like, we vote with our dollars. Nice empty highway. I love. Let's go. Yes. Usually this exit's a little backed up, so it's nice to have some clear space to get into the HOV lane, bitches. I borrowed it from her. I never said it before, I noticed. I'm just like, she keeps saying anywho. So I'll give you a hint. It is in relation to our chakras. Very cool. Yeah, and so yeah, one way that I love to like release tension in my jaw is, it's called lion's breath. And you open your mouth as wide as you can and stick out your tongue like this. And then exhale, like big shooting exhale out your mouth. Big breath in through your nose. And then exhale. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale. Again, in through your nose. And exhale. Beautiful. You can do that as much as you want to or need to, you know, as much as it feels right for you. Yeah, just like breathing is like moving. It's like a circulation. It's like circulating energy through your body. So breathing is very good for you, and it's something that like, yeah, I always like to like just remind myself, like, breathe. And I know it sounds so simple because it's so subconscious, right? Like we're literally always breathing, but it's when we breathe with intention and just like when we breathe with intention is when it has the most profound benefits. Because my breathwork mentor, his name is Kurtis aka Man from the Stars, very good breathwork teacher, changed my life in the beginning of this year, literally like I think Jan 2nd or something. I took the first event that I ever had, and yeah, I just never stopped going. I never stopped going because it had such crazy impact on my life, like breathwork. So one thing that he always says that I really just like helps me so much is that the way you do one thing is the way that you do everything. And I know, like, I've heard it before he said it, but like when he said it during a breathwork session, like I like, it hit me different, like it affected me different, and yeah, I just like felt, I like had a lot of like realization, because the thing was that like I felt like I was doing a 30-day breathwork challenge, which is very, very good. I would wake up every morning, do breathwork. Felt amazing, felt so good, and yeah, I felt like a little stagnant, a little stuck. And like the thing is that when you do like any kind of like rituals in the morning, it's I don't want to do the ritual, right? Do like meditation, yoga, journaling. I don't want to do these things just to like do them and like check them off my list. No, I want to do them to be with myself, to feel good in my body, mind, and spirit, and not like not just kind of like do it just to do it, you know? I just feel like that's kind of pointless, and you might as well just not do it at that point. It's like yeah, it might help you a little bit, just like getting into the habit, but like really like be present, and like your entire energy is like invested in the present moment when you're doing it. So I felt like I was getting a little stuck. I felt like I was just like doing the breath work just to like do the breath work, you know, because it was a challenge. And that's part of the challenge too, right? That's part of anything that we do. We're always gonna come to new peaks. It's like our upper level limits when we're like, okay, you know, like oh, I don't need to do this anymore or whatever. Like I'm good. Meanwhile, like it's just a good thing for you that you can do and like feel different every single day, and continuously grow, not just like hit that peak that is like our comfort zone, right? And then like stay there because we're afraid, right? We're kind of afraid to like bust through the comfort zone and like reach a new level of self, because we don't even know who that person is. We don't even know who that person is, and we know who we are now, so that must be pretty fine. But it's like, if you want to grow, you have to like break the finish them, right? Like do it to completion, but we're not doing it fully, right? Like there's like an aspect of our minds that is not fully present, not fully there, or there, you know, maybe we're thinking of something else. And I know people say like, oh, like focus on like one activity at a time for like maximum productivity, which I totally believe in. Like do one thing and then, sorry, she beeps when I'm like getting a little close to the line. Like take control of your vehicle immediately. I am in control. I'm in control. Okay. Oh my god, don't look at my belly. I'm bloated. I'm getting my period. Okay, let's slow down. Like, not that view. Okay. Okay, real talk. Here, go there. Go there. That's fine. Oh my god. Embarrassed. It's okay. Everybody gets bloated. It's totally normal. And also I'm like sitting right now. I feel like I am taking control of the vehicle, babe. Katya, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every time she does that, sometimes it freaks me out too. But yeah, just going back to like the bloated thing, like, deep breaths. Like, I feel like we're all so conditioned by society to always feel like we have to have like a flat belly, and like yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel a lot better when I do have a flat belly, but it's like, yes, aesthetically, but also like internally, like I just like don't feel as self-conscious. But I think for me at least, that's part of the work, is like loving my body unconditionally, right? Like unconditional love. Like if you want unconditional love from a partner or partners, you have to unconditionally love yourself. And that doesn't mean oh, I only love my body when I have a flat belly. Like that's just not nice, because your belly does so much for you. It has so many nerves that it's like, you know, our gut feeling, our gut intuition is not, it's not like bullshit. Like your gut knows, your gut has an intelligence, like so smart, and it digests all this food for us without even thinking about it, right? We don't have to say like somebody's like plays professor. It's funny. We don't have to say, oh, okay, like New York City, I see you. I love seeing the cities, like the skyline. It's like the most beautiful thing. It's just so amazing to know that like humans built that. Like that was not there. That was not there until we created this. Powerful. Yeah, but so that's just like been a practice for me. And also it's just like a little, you know, I'm like a yoga teacher, a personal trainer. I definitely feel like a little bit extra pressure to like look good. And I know like that is like in quotes, because I look good when I feel good, and I could feel good without having a flat belly. But I'm not gonna lie, I definitely do feel like self-conscious at times, and it just like, it sucks because last year, like this time last year, I was like the fittest I ever have been. So I kind of just like hoped that I would be that way again, I guess. But you know, who knows? Maybe next month. Like that's the thing. Like also, our bodies like depend. Like if you're like overall pretty healthy, it does not take a very long time to like shift your belly, or like shift your body. Like you can't just like lose weight in your belly. It's gonna be all over your body. Like you can't just like spot reduce, like, okay, I want you know, more muscular thighs. Like you have to work out all of your entire body. Anyway, let's change the subject. Let's change the subject. But I guess it's important that we talked about this because, yeah, I just always want to be honest with you. And I know it can definitely seem like, oh my god. Because obviously, like, if I'm shooting material, if I'm shooting content for like Instagram, if I'm doing workouts, and I like don't look good, I'm not gonna post it because I'm like, I don't feel good about posting this, so why would I do that to myself? I'm not going to cross my own boundaries. But I think it also is without taking into consideration on social media is like our body looks different from every single angle, and I promise you, your body has the most beautiful angles. Like, and sometimes you just have to play with the camera, right? Play with yourself. Play with yourself and discover them. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna flip the camera when we get a little bit closer so you can see the city, because it's so magical. It's so magical. Yeah, body. It's been a journey. Like, it's been a huge journey. I used to have eating disorder for a very long time. Like, when I was preteen. Like, I feel like most people, unfortunately, do have some type of eating disorder from a very young age, because we're just not taught like we're not taught how to love ourselves. Like, when it comes down to it, we're just not taught how to love ourselves, and like, I think that's one of the most important things in life, is to love yourself. And also, like, it depends on, like, I guess when you grew up too. Like, I know for me, I was always like into fashion, and so the like fashion models that I was like looking up and like aspiring to, like, especially when I was like, 13, 14, were like emaciated. Like, it looked like they hadn't eaten in weeks. It was like heroin chic. Like, I do, oh my god, I have to, and that was just like the look. Okay, I'm gonna flip this for you. Yes. Okay, I don't know if you can actually see right now. It might have been a little premature to flip, but oh my god, this car looks like it's gonna, don't come into my lane, babe. So empty and clear. So empty and clear. I'm just gonna hold you up until we go down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I scream, I fucking love it. Yo, human. Like one time I lived in Bushwick, and I think there was like one tree on the entire block, and sad we're going in the tunnel now. Whee! Tunnel. Yeah, it's just pretty wild to think that like this tunnel is tiled. Like each of these tiles, like I don't know if it was necessary, I guess, to like go tile the inside of a tunnel. Like it's I don't know, it just doesn't seem that necessary. But like cool, I guess. What was, oh, I think I hit one of the things. It's just like a little rubber thing, it doesn't matter. He's like, what is that? Sounded like somebody knocked on the door. Tunnel vibes. Tunnel vibes. So freaking cute. Oh my god. My kitty cat. I love my kitty cat so much. We're thinking of expanding our family to include a beautiful little black Pomeranian. Still feeling into it. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. Every time I'm just like looking at puppies on the internet, I just get really happy and excited, so I feel like it's definitely getting to be around that time. Yeah, my brother just got a dog. He rescued a dog, which I would love to do, but I would really want a puppy, so, and I like specifically want a Pomeranian, and I feel like Pomeranians aren't, they're not really like rescue dogs. Like, I feel like people don't really just like give them away. But if that happened, I would totally take a little black Pomeranian rescue puppy, or find my own little sweet love. They're so cute when they're little though. Like, oh my god, literally like a little ball of fluff on the floor. Okay, I don't know why these people like, yeah, like just like one car lane. Like, no, we're gonna make our own lane. Oh, there's only one lane in front of us. Whoops, sorry. My bad. My biscuit. Guess we don't need our sunglasses anymore. I'm gonna open the windows too. If you can hear the music of other people around us. Oh, this car's gonna be pissed at me. Sorry. Oh, they're turning anyways. Oh, it's so nice out with the breeze too. Let's get rid of this easy pass thing. Don't need the easy pass. Okay. Alright, well, as we get to the end of our journey, I just wanted to thank you so much for coming with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this. This is something I've been thinking about doing for a little bit now, so I'm happy that I finally made it happen. And yeah, I hope you have a really fabulous day and a beautiful morning or evening or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And yeah, if anything specifically that we were talking about today kind of like stuck out to you, or you have any questions or want me to go even deeper into it, please like let me know. And I'm so happy to, and maybe we'll do this again sometime, you know? So yeah, we're almost there. I'm gonna wait until we get there to officially end this, but yeah, just some like closing thoughts. Love yourself first, and more than anybody could ever possibly love you. And that doesn't mean just like when you feel good. Loving yourself is like, I love myself unconditionally. I love myself. Oh my god, this lady and her dog. Okay. I love myself unconditionally when I feel good and when I don't feel good, right? Like, I accept myself unconditionally when I feel good and when I don't feel good. I honor my feelings, I honor my emotions, I honor my thoughts, and I allow them to not just guide me through life, but to also teach me things that people could not, like, never teach me. Like, this introspection, this inner wisdom is not something that you can learn from somebody else. This is something that is only created by you and your mind. So definitely honor that. Like, honor your individuality, honor your experience, the entirety of your experience. not just because it's easy to be like, oh my gosh, I love my life so much when I'm like, you know, sitting at home making mac and cheese for dinner. But like, what about like, do I love my life so much when I have a stomachache or when I don't feel good about my body? Like, can I learn to love my life even through the thick and the thin, right? The unconditional love. Unconditional love. Nice big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Right. We are here. Right here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so grateful for your love.